Hey everybody, it's Jill for today, and I am making a holiday spice sweet kind of nut mix. Certainly you could serve it any other time but holidays, but Christmas time and this New Year's kind of holiday season, we like to eat a little, nicer stuff, a little more fancy than we normally do every day. So it's a spicy sweet nut mix, and we'll get started. What I have in my bowl here, we're going to start off with this. Now this is it's a small batch. You could certainly double it or triple it, however you want, and do it that way. But this is a small batch. There's a half a cup of raw almonds, a half a cup of pecans, a half a cup of raw cashews, and I actually threw in just a few pieces of walnut just to see how those tasted in there. I hadn't done that before. Okay, so we've got that. Those are the nuts, and we're going to go on to the mixture that's going to go on top. So what we need first of all is just a pinch of cayenne. Now this is a 1/4 teaspoon I'm using. I would say that's a pinch. Okay, and then we're going to have 3/4 of a teaspoon of chili powder. That's 1, 2, 3. 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, that's about 1/8 of a teaspoon there. 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. I'm just first going to mix this up a bit, get all those combined. And then there's going to be some moist items now. There is, let's see here, 2 teaspoons of olive oil. And I really think you need it. It's what's going to help, bind those nuts together and, add a little oil to it, because these are all raw nuts. They're not roasted. Come on out. Come on out. There we go. And then 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. And again, this is all going to get combined. So the dry meets the wet. Okay, let me hold it up for you to see. It's all combined. And back come the nuts. And we're going to pour this in all over the nuts. It's a very easy recipe. Getting the ingredients together is the majority of the work. And we're going to coat these very well. I'm really anxious to taste these. I make spicy nuts every year. Sometimes they're all sweet, sometimes they're all spicy, and this is a nice little combination of the two, so I'm really excited to see how this is going to come out. And the maple, I think, on there is going to be really good as well. All right, I think this looks really well combined. All the nuts are well coated. Okay, in comes the cookie sheet, and I've lined it here with some parchment paper. I'm going to pour the nuts out. Get all that goodness out of there. Okay, I'm going to spread them out, single layer. And this is going to go into a preheated 350-degree oven. And it's for a total of 15 minutes. I'm going to check on them like every 5 minutes, because I certainly don't want this to burn. You don't want the nuts to burn, and certainly you don't want this lovely glaze on top to burn as well. So I'm going to put them in. I'm going to set the timer for 5 minutes. I'm going to check it, and then I'll mix them up every time I check on them. And then hopefully in about 15 minutes these will be done and ready to come out and then cool, and I know somebody who's going to really want to taste these. So we will be back. Okay, we are back. Here are the nuts. I've got them up on a cooling rack so the pan cools off a little quicker. what I did was I cooked them 12 minutes. And then I shut the oven off and let them sit in there for another 3 minutes. You can smell the nuts. I think that's probably the best key, because right now you can't tell whether they're crispy because they're so hot. So I always, when I'm roasting nuts, I always say, I can smell nuts. You know that smell. And that's when I pulled them, is because I could smell it. So this is going to cool really well, because these are, ooh baby, these are hot right now. And then as soon as they are cool, I will bring you back and we will take a sample, which I know someone's really excited about it. So anyway, we will be back.
All right, fine.
He must have pushed that button 4 times. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get old.
Well, it's hard. You're trying to do something on a phone, and you're trying to reach across the counter, but we got nuts, baby. We got nuts. Okay, now, I can't. Don't those look beautiful? They're my little Christmas. Oh, oh gosh, you really are gutsy. Oh, hang on. I'll move. Stop it. I'll move. Just stop it. No. Bring it here. No, where did it go? There, we got it. Okay.
This is what it's like to get old, folks.
Real camera. Stop it. We're not old.
I am.
Just shush. Okay. No, we haven't tried.
Unshaven. Yeah.
Well, you just give
That's
it a
what
rest.
retirement
Stop it. Take a nut.
What kind?
There's cashew. Okay, there's cashews. That's a cashew and an almond stuck
Oh,
together.
a cashew and an almond, double header.
Okay, here we go. Crunchy.
Very good.
You know what I would do though?
Try pecan.
This is supposed to be spicy.
He just loves his nuts.
Spicy, sweet, spicy. Now, they're very tasty.
It's subtle.
It's subtle.
Yeah.
I think it's too subtle. What do you think? I get the well, actually, now wait a second. I'm getting the cayenne. I certainly am getting the cinnamon now that
I'm not getting the cayenne.
There's not a lot in there. No. Okay.
Well, that looks like a walnut.
It is a walnut. I stuck a walnut in there. Tell you how that is. Good.
I probably could not eat more than 4 or 5 pounds of these.
All right, these are good. These are good. I would tweak the recipe.
I would too.
I would make it a little sweeter, just a little sweeter and a little spicier. And what I'm going to do then is I'm going to post the recipe that I made. And then I'm going to post like little side notes about where I might pump it up a little bit. Because I don't think it's got enough punch.
No,
they're good.
I don't think it's sweet enough, and I don't think it's spicy.
No. As far as a mixed nut, delicious.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for spicy, sweet, not there. So I'm going to, like I said, original recipe. If you like a good mixed nut with some nice flavor to it, this is the one. If you want spicy and sweet, I'll send that other recipe down there too. All right, are we done here?
Yes, ma'am.
I know what these nuts need. They need a bourbon and 7.
I thought they needed a beer, but what do I know?
We'll both get what we want. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. Take care. You're going to turn the button off.
I am?
Yeah. Okay. Stop it now. Okay. So thanks for viewing. Tell your friends. Subscribe. Thumbs up.
Eat nuts.
Love to hear your comments. Yeah, eat nuts. But not too many.
Because you are what you eat.
All right, everybody. We'll see you soon. Take care. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. There he goes with the button.